The One Thing by Gary Keller and J. Papasan. Summarized by Audiobook Power. Unlock your potential with audiobook power. Subscribe now for the keys to success and inspiration. Gary Keller and J. Papasan's The One Thing. The surprisingly simple truth behind extraordinary results is a transformative guide to achieving success by focusing on what truly matters. Published in 2013, the book provides a practical framework for narrowing your focus, eliminating distractions, and aligning your efforts with your most important goals. At its core, the book emphasizes the power of asking a single, clarifying question. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? The core concept, the domino effect. The authors introduce the domino effect to illustrate how focusing on one key task can create a ripple effect, leading to larger accomplishments. By identifying and addressing the most impactful task, you can generate momentum that makes subsequent tasks easier or irrelevant. Key insight: success is built sequentially, not simultaneously. Small, focused actions compound over time to achieve extraordinary results. Example: writing a book starts with consistent daily writing. Each day's work builds momentum toward completing the manuscript. The lies that sabotage success. The book identifies 6 myths that often hinder productivity and focus. 1. Everything matters equally. Keller and Papasan argue that not all tasks are equally important. Successful individuals prioritize the vital few tasks that drive the most significant results. Pareto principle, 80-20 rule. Key takeaway: focus on the vital few tasks that yield the greatest outcomes, and ignore or delegate the rest. 2. Multitasking. The authors debunk the myth that multitasking improves productivity. Research shows that shifting between tasks reduces efficiency and increases errors. Key takeaway: concentrate on one task at a time to achieve better results. 3. A disciplined life. While discipline is important, the authors emphasize that forming habits is more sustainable than relying on sheer willpower. Success comes from consistently applying effort to key tasks. Key takeaway: discipline yourself long enough to form habits that drive success. 4. Willpower is always on call. Willpower is a finite resource that depletes throughout the day. To maximize productivity, focus on your most important tasks when your willpower is strongest, usually in the morning. Key takeaway: schedule your one thing for your peak energy hours. 5. A balanced life. The authors argue that striving for perfect balance can be counterproductive. Instead, they advocate for counterbalancing by focusing intensely on key areas for short periods. Key takeaway: prioritize what matters most in the moment and let other areas take a back seat temporarily. 6. Big is bad. The fear of setting ambitious goals often limits potential. Keller and Papasan encourage thinking big and breaking those goals into manageable steps. Key takeaway: dream big, but act small to make consistent progress. The focusing question. The authors introduce a powerful question that serves as the cornerstone of the book. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? This question helps you clarify priorities, avoid distractions, channel your energy toward meaningful actions. Example: if your goal is to improve your health, the one thing might be committing to daily exercise. This action could make other improvements, like better sleep and weight loss, easier or automatic. Goal setting to the now. Keller and Papasan advocate for goal setting to the now, a process that connects long-term goals to daily actions. This involves 1. Setting a someday goal, your ultimate vision. 2. Breaking it down into a 5-year goal that supports the vision. 3. Setting 1-year, monthly, weekly, and daily goals that align with the 5-year goal. 4. Taking immediate action on your daily goal. Key insight. Success starts with identifying the ultimate goal and reverse engineering it into actionable steps. And time blocking. Time blocking is a strategy for reserving dedicated time to focus on your one thing. The authors recommend 1. Blocking 4 hours daily for your most important task. 2. Treating this time as sacred and non-negotiable. 3. Minimizing interruptions and distractions during these blocks. Example: a writer might block mornings from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. to work on their manuscript without checking emails or taking calls. The 4 Thieves of Productivity. The book identifies 4 common obstacles to focus and productivity. 1. Inability to say no. Overcommitting dilutes focus. Learn to say no to protect your priorities. 2. Fear of chaos. Accept that focusing on one thing may cause temporary disorder in other areas. 3. Poor health habits. Physical and mental health impact productivity. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise. 4. Environment. Doesn't support goals. Surround yourself with people and a workspace that align with your priorities. Building a success habit. The authors emphasize that forming habits is essential for achieving long-term success. According to research, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. Focus on repetition. Commit to your one thing daily. Consistency. Practice at the same time each day. Accountability. Share your goals with a partner or mentor to stay on track. Applications of the one thing. 1. In business. Identify the single most impactful activity for your business growth and prioritize it daily. Example: a sales professional might focus on lead generation as their one thing. 2. In personal life. Choose one habit that supports your personal goals, such as meditation, exercise, or reading. Example: committing to 30 minutes of daily exercise could improve overall well-being. 3. In relationships. Dedicate focused time to nurture your most important relationships. Example: schedule weekly date nights to strengthen your partnership. Timeless lessons and modern relevance. The principles in the one thing remain relevant in a world filled with distractions and competing demands. By simplifying focus and prioritizing meaningful tasks, individuals and organizations can enhance productivity, achieve greater satisfaction, create lasting success. Key. Quote: success is sequential, not simultaneous. It's about doing the right thing, not everything. Conclusion. The surprisingly simple truth. The One Thing by Gary Keller and J. Papasan provides a clear, actionable roadmap for focusing on what matters most. By identifying your one thing, aligning your goals, and protecting your time, you can achieve extraordinary results in all areas of life. The book's timeless wisdom encourages readers to eliminate distractions, think big, and act small to unlock their full potential. Final takeaway: focus on the one thing that truly matters and let everything else fall into place.